Hi everyone, hope you're all well. I want to read you a story today from a book called A Year Full of Stories, which you know really well because it's one we use in school. So I'm going to have a look at May and I'm going to read you the story, The Hare in the Moon. It's a Buddhist story and it's a traditional tale. So here we go. Long ago there was a wise and gentle hare who lived in a wood at the foot of a mountain. Hare was kind and thoughtful. He always cared for everyone, even the tiniest beetle in the wood. The other animals loved to gather round to listen to his stories and learn his wise ways, especially his friends, monkey, jackal, and otter. One night, as the four friends sat under the starry sky, Hare looked up and smiled. "We have learned how to be happy together," he said, "but think how much more wonderful it would be if we could bring happiness to others." "How can we do that?" asked Monkey. Hare thought for a moment. "We could care for whoever comes into the wood by giving them what they need," he suggested. "That's a good plan," said Jackal, and the others agreed. The next day, a poor man dressed in rags came to the woods. He was so thin that he was little more than skin and bone. Over his shoulder, he carried a sack. The man came to the riverbank where Otter lived and asked for food. Otter swam off and returned with a fish, which he gave to the man, and he put it in his sack. Further down the track, the man met Jackal and once more asked for food. Jackal tramped off to the village nearby and returned with a pot of milk curd. He gave it to the man, who again put it in his sack. Then Monkey scampered along. As before, the man asked for food, so Monkey climbed up a tree and picked a bunch of sweet mangoes. Into the sack the mangoes went. Now Hare saw the hungry-looking man and thought, "Here is a chance to care for somebody's needs. I shall find food for him to eat." Hare bounded off in search of something delicious, but all he could collect was grass. "Even a hungry man won't eat grass," he thought sadly. "If only I could bring beans or rice." Then, as he thought about the things a man could eat, he suddenly realised there was something he could offer. Hare returned to the man who was gathering sticks to make a fire and watched as he unwrapped his bundle and pulled out a cooking pot where he hung from a pole over the flames. Before long, the pot was bubbling and the smell of fish was cooking, and this brought the animals close. Hare stepped forward. "I see you are hungry and need food, but I have no beans or rice to give you. Instead, I offer you myself, for I know a man will eat a hare from a pot." And with these words, he shook his fur to make sure there were no insects in his coat. Then he sprung forward into the cooking pot. At once the pot and the fire disappeared. To Hare's surprise, he landed not in the boiling water, but in the arms of the man. The other animals watched in astonishment. "Gentle Hare," said the man, setting him down in the grass, "I'm not a hungry stranger. I'm the Lord of the heaven above and above the mountain. I heard about your generosity and came to see if what I heard was true." "It is true," said Hare's friends. "Hare is the kindest creature in the whole wood." Then the rags fell away, and the Lord of the heaven above the mountain began to grow. He grew, and before their eyes, until he was as big enough to put his arms around the mountain and squeeze it so that the water in the rocks flowed out. Then he dipped his finger into the rock water, reached up into the sky, and drew the figure of a hare onto the face of the moon. "Now the world will remember the hare who wanted to bring happiness to others," said the Lord of the heaven above the mountain. "And if you look up at the moon on a dark night, you may see the hare for yourself." So have a look. See, when the next time there's a full moon, see if you can see the hare in the moon yourself. Take care, everyone, and we hope to see you all very, very soon.